OKC seems to be the team that's going to eventually probably win this. They're deeper. The defense that defensively what they can put on Indiana can't be duplicated, not just by Indiana, but any other team. But SGA, special type of player, doesn't use his athleticism, gets to his spot, loves his mid-range game. Take me in your mind for Gary Payton. You're used to guarding bigger guys. Shai is 6'6". If you're guarding him in today's rules, again, not to stop him, but slow him down, what would you do?
I would try to frustrate him a little bit and make him uncomfortable with a lot of things. He's very comfortable of getting to his spots and dictating you and hitting them and hitting his mid-range shot because he's good at off the 1 foot step back and raising up over you. Me, you have to stay into him. Once he gets the ball out of his hands, I think you should still pressure him, bump him, keep hitting him. It's just like a prize fighter. When you keep getting hit round after round, you know, Jim, you've been in a lot of fights. You wear that. Yep. You wear down a lot. And I think that for him, you have to just stay at him. Just stay consistently being at him, getting him off the block. Just like what I did with Michael Jordan, getting him off the block, making him do things that he do, make him pass the ball, strip at the ball, hit at his hands, make his hands uncomfortable, make his hands hurt, do things like that. And I think hopefully that he'll have a bad shooting night. And hopefully you can control him a little bit, but you're not going to stop him. He gets too many times with the ball in his hand. He gets too many times to make opportunities for him to shoot. And I just think they make him uncomfortable with what I would try to do for him.
It's interesting. You got two teams that I think people thought that OKC would be in this situation just because of last year. Of course, Indiana was not on people's radar, even midway through the season going to the playoffs. But they both have similar paths to success as far as building their teams. Young talent, deep, they play defense, they like to run. We know in the NBA, when you win a championship, other teams like to copy. They wanted to copy Golden State, not so much Milwaukee because that was a different style with Milwaukee, but they wanted to copy Boston. 5 players on the court that could shoot. Do you think that now one of these teams, when they win, you're going to start to see other teams saying, well, now instead of having a big 3, big 2, we need to be 8, 9, 10 deep and play that rotation all year, not just, later in the year?
Absolutely. I think OKC has done a great job of drafting these players that can be right here. You know what I'm saying? Be the ones that play their role. And then when they get on the floor, they know who Batman and Robin is. They know Shai is Batman and Robin is Williams, the young kid who is playing well. So you understand it. Then the other ones, like Dork and all of them, they just go do their job. And then when they get an open shot, they go get it. You know what I'm saying? And then they go on the other end and they play great defense. Everybody else knows their role. They know, hey, I'm going to get mine when I need to get it. But Shai is going to be the man. If he doesn't make shot, if he doesn't go and get a bucket, when he give me the ball, I got to be ready and I got to produce. And that's what he got. And people don't understand that. When they're coming off the bench, they're even deeper. They go 10 deep. They go 10 deep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they all great basketball players, and they're young. And they know what to do. You don't have an ego on there. The one thing I like about that OKC team is after every game, what do they all do?
They get together. Whoever gets interviewed, if it's not Shai, if it's Caruso, if it's Jalen Williams, whatever it is, if it's Chet, they all get in the interview.
And they all be together and they all get around and hug each other. And that's what I call a basketball team who cares just only about winning games, not about individual stuff. They don't care about none of that. They just say, man, we all family, we all friends, and let's do it. When I seen that,
that's when you knew. I
knew this team is special. They're special. And they're going to win basketball games, and they're going to win teams, and they're going to go deep. And once they get deep, and I always tell people, Jimmy, I always say, the team who is better united and better together is going to win a championship. The team who is the one who knows what to do and who is the man and who ain't the man, and I just play my role, they're going to win. And when we won in 06, and I set a meeting, and I told Shaq, I said, Shaq, look, Get older, man. We can't go through you.
Right.
Free throws, you're not doing that. We got a young kid right
Mm-hmm.
here that you nicknamed Flash, and he rolling. And I said, we're going to go through him. And when we went through him and he averaged 35, and then he started kicking the ball to us, trusting us, and we playing defense, and we start knocking down shots. We start rolling.
That's when you
start rolling. That's just the way it goes, man. You have to have a team that's going to do that. That Boston did it last year.
True.
They had Brown and Tatum. But when they start saying Brown was a man and he started doing his thing, and then Brown kicked it in and became that man and won MVP, it is what it is, but they all were together.
Check out new episodes of The Jim Jackson Show every Thursday. Watch on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page. Follow the show on Instagram @Jim Jackson Show, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.